Welcome to another installment of Playroom Reactions. This is Marauder75. This video is called Top 10 Franchises That Should Get the Pokemon Go Treatment from Watchmojo. I've been a big fan of Pokemon since the first 3 generations, but I've never played Pokemon Go. And with Pokemon Sun and Moon on the horizon coming up, I know I'm going to be waiting for that. But let's see what Watchmojo's imagination has with these 10 franchises that should get the Pokemon Go treatment. Alright, game on.
Why stop at Pokemon? Welcome to Watchmojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 franchises that should get the Pokemon Go treatment.
It's incredibly cool to have Minecraft on your table. Imagine seeing your own worlds like this.
For this list, we'll be looking at video games, films, and other forms of media that would translate well into a Pokemon Go style format. This can mean by the use of AR display, making use of real-world locations, an excuse to go for walks, or some combination of all of the above. Number 10, Where's Waldo, aka Where's Wally?
Wally? Where's Wally? And you know something? I'm not paying enough money either.
How many times in our childhood did we pick up these colorful puzzle books only to spend an unhealthy amount of time
Puzzle books? There's even an NES video game on Where's Waldo. Believe it or not.
Taking Martin Hanford's rather timeless creation into the digital age, players could try searching for Waldo in their own towns or across all terrain.
He's around here somewhere. Good luck, Wally Watchers.
This would definitely be aimed at a younger audience, but could prove to be quite a challenge should you try hunting him down in a heavily populated area.
It's a good thing I always bring an extra set of clothes.
Number 9, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man was big since late 1980.
Many faces and incarnations over the years, but given his original style of gameplay, leaping on the Pokemon Go bandwagon is a logical step if you think about it.
We cannot forget that Budweiser commercial for the Super Bowl.
A titular yellow sphere and gather coins on a varying scale, whether it's contained within one room or expanded to a citywide scale. On the other hand, it also opens up the possibility to play as one of the 4 ghosts, pursuing and consequently fleeing from a Pac-Man. Though, should that be an option, make sure you're not in a big crowd. If you don't think any of this makes sense, consider this. For April Fool's 2015, Google Maps allowed for pretty much this exact experience, essentially inspiring Pokemon Go. So, don't you feel foolish now? Number 8, World of Warcraft.
There's a shit ton of users playing World of Warcraft on PC.
To this day, this MMORPG towers over its competitors with its addictive nature, vast fantastical landscapes, and abundance of content.
Open fire!
While WoW Go wouldn't have the same bite as some of its much more lore-driven content, there's little doubt it could provide a great addition for fans.
It is good to see you, my student.
Exploring your local area in order to find loot, and overall acting like an extensive fetch quest, or possibly meeting up with other people at real-world landmarks to start raids. The real selling point, however, would be the ability to link player accounts to the main game through Battle.net, meaning that your time in Azeroth would be just as valuable as your time in the real world.
For when my days have come to an end, you shall be king.
Number 7, the Da Vinci Code.
So dark, the con of man.
Fancy yourself as a master detective who can break codes thousands of years old? Then take up the mantle of Robert Langdon and take on history's most fantastical and deadly conspiracies.
I'm not really into the Da Vinci Code.
You must mean it literally.
While it could easily follow in the footsteps of Dan Brown's novels and focus on secrets hidden in the likes of Da Vinci works, using the Pokemon Go system opens up the option for exploring mysteries in players' hometowns. Imagine hunting down clues that exist in local monuments and landmarks, creating a unique experience for each user in each different place.
These aren't tombs.
What? Yes, of course.
No. They're effigies.
What?
Not tombs. There's no bodies here.
This place is
Number 6, Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's time to duel.
Not only were the adventures of Yu-Gi-Oh! and Company a huge hit with the anime community, but it also breathed new life into a card game that's still thriving to this day.
Prepare yourself, because it's time to duel.
While we certainly have an abundance of turn-based Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games out there, giving it the Pokemon Go treatment wouldn't just allow for online duels, but the incentive to travel in order to collect rare cards would be a huge draw. Guaranteed, if the Blue Eyes White Dragon presented itself, fans would come running at the chance to add it to their decks.
Prepare to feel the power of 2 generations in one attack!
Hearthstone would also be a good candidate, but Warcraft already made the list, so the duelists take the honor.
Surprised? Did you think your grandfather was the only one to possess a blue-eyes white dragon?
Number 5, Yokai Watch.
I am a yokai. That thing you humans call a ghost, spirit, or an extra-dimensional being.
Yokai? Never heard of it.
Serious?
Its popularity has already spawned into an anime series, and the premise is just dying to follow in Pokemon Go's footsteps.
What's that?
It's the yokai watch.
What's a yokai watch?
It enables you to see the yokai.
Definitely on the cuter side of the spectrum, players would find themselves hunting down the titular yokai, adorable little ghosts, using a mechanic known as the yokai lens, where you can scan objects in the real world looking for said yokai.
I don't see anything.
The latest Yokai Watch games are now available on the 3DS.
Hit directly by the light.
While battling hostile ghosts would also come as part of the package deal, the real joy would come from finding and tending to the most weird and wonderful of anime fandoms. While Yokai Watch isn't as big of a title as some of the rest of the entries on this list, it's one of the few games where very little would be lost in the translation to a real-world AR game.
What the heck is that thing, Esmeralda? It's a yokai who creates tension wherever she goes.
Number 4, Slender Man.
This will give some players nightmares for those who play Slender a lot.
He's petrified the likes of gamers everywhere with the 8 pages and haunted the darkest corners of their minds with the Arrival. But putting the infamous Slender Man in your iOS device would be the scariest thing of all. From a gameplay standpoint, the mechanics of tracking down 8 pages within a specific amount of space would definitely suffice. The only thing that the developers would need to nail is their approach to the monster itself. Should players have the guts to play it at night in a small vicinity, having to run from Slender Man would make this not only entertaining, but probably also terrifying. Number 3, Harry Potter.
Ah, Mr. Potter. Lost.
The video game adaptations of The Boy Who Lived haven't exactly hit it with the critics. But years after the books and films have ended, the source material is still bursting at the seams with content to be drawn from. Whether taking up magical classes in your living room, turning your phone into wands, hunting down dark wizards, getting your own owls, or learning a variety of spells, there are numerous directions a game like this could take.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Hey, as long as we get to engage in wizard duels and can get our hands on a firebolt, we're pretty much good. Number 2, Fatal Frame.
They're exactly the same as the ones Mom took. Were they taken with this camera?
If there was ever a franchise that was begging to be revisited, it would be this survival horror series that made players terrified to look through the lens of their camera. Translated to a Pokemon Go style of gameplay, it would turn every household into a living nightmare, and it would be pretty awesome. Players could end up taking on a swarm of vicious ghosts, as well as some chilling yet creative boss fights, all while gathering equipment to upgrade their mobile version of the camera obscura for a better chance at survival.
I'd like to see Michael and Gavin from Achievement Hunter try that out.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick,
Honorable mentions
honorable
time.
mentions.
Watch Dogs. Walking Dead. They Live.
here.
What is there to say here? Ghosts and Pokemon Go seem to go hand in hand. And nowhere is that better emphasized than with a franchise that didn't make capturing ghosts a nerve-wracking experience. It made it awesome. Turning every player into an honorary Ghostbuster and every phone into a proton pack, users would find themselves hailing the call to engage and capture a variety of paranormal beings popping up everywhere, which could range in difficulty and offer various rewards upon completion. The option to upgrade and alternate proton packs with every successful capture, take on creatures the size of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Heck, the reasons go on and on. Make it happen already.
It's a class for reparation. It's okay, she seems peaceful. My name is Erin Gilbert, Doctor of Particle Physics.
Do you agree with our list?
Impossible!
Which franchise do you think should get the Pokemon Go treatment? With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to Watchmojo.com.
That's it. That's the last bad joke. I'm going to take care of you once and for all.
Oh, yeah!
The link will be in the video description, so make sure you check it out. Until then, this is Marvelous 75. Now we'll catch you on the flop side.